You don't want the yellow or the blue. The green's the go, because it's people.
Get fed people.
Yeah.
People biscuits.
People biscuits. They're the rioters. You know, if you ever watch Sullivan Green, I'm going to give you the spoiler. They're the actual rioters, the people that riot in Sullivan Green, get collected up in these garbage trucks, sort of things, taken up to the processing centre, and then get turned into biggies. Because how dare you?
Old people get a turn too, don't they? Old people get eaten, but that's part of it.
I guess if you're working in the factory and you fall into the biscuit, you know,
I mean,
machine,
it sounds horrific.
biscuit dough machine, then you're going to be part of the dough. I mean, going to be
It sounds horrific, but
special Christmas
you're a
cookies this year for Santa.
if you're a spinach, you're the old leaf. You fall over and you die, and you go back into the ground, and you feed the young ones.
True. You become the fertilizer for the.
That's it.
The fallen become the fertilizer.
I think it's okay for humans
and
to
that's
do
the way
the
it's
same.
always been.
Enough of us, but. The thing about even Soylent Green and eating humans, like as biscuit, is that there's not enough of us. Like if you look at how many chickens, billions of chickens we eat a year and billions of cows,
and sheep.
we would eat all the humans in a year. We'd be out of it. We'd be finished.
Yeah. Isn't enough livestock.
No.
Need to get up to the 100 billion and then maybe.
And we're not. We're already talking about like we've got a
piggies
reducing
looking real
population,
good.
less people are breeding. So it's not like we're making like.
I know. It's like it's negative at the moment. If you look around at all the facts and figures, like
unless you make them stupid, like
jump
real
into the
stupid.
puppet. There we go.
Then
calibration. There we go. All right, we've got head now. Leaning back.
maybe it would be okay. Maybe they would start to breed again.
Some hands. Where are we up to? Hang on. 17. Oh, well, that was close.
Breeding?
3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and
3 more minutes before we can talk about.
3 more minutes till we can get serious.
Before we can
Isn't
get
that the way
serious and have like a conversation about something difficult.
Yeah. Well, we'll at least have the opportunity to have difficult conversations. You know, so that's the beauty of it.
And so that's the other thing. Like the idea, like unless we go catastrophic, sure, you'll be in a city. There's a lot of food, a lot of humans running around, slow moving, easy to kill. But in the container projects, you can't be doing that. Like maybe you can have one sort of cannibal per container project.
Yeah, just.
But if you have too many, you'd run out quickly. So
if you get that little bit of overbreeding,
we can pretty safely say we won't have people biscuits.
Yeah, we'll be eating other stuff, plastic ice cream before then, won't we? To do the recycling,
Larvae.
Thing. Yeah. Mealworms all the way.
Just giant bats.
Yeah, just mealworms for
like
breakfast.
Suburban.
It's like gark.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hands out. You just come round.
Just handfuls of gark in the morning. Just munching it down. No, not even mincing, just chewing, munching down the gark. Yeah.
But would a mealworm purveyor or like a fly larvae purveyor, would they like serve it in different ways? Like, would you think you'd just get like fresh moving, like sort of like would be like the A grade, and then they just have like ones that have died that.
Oh, the B and C grade, and then obviously the
B and C grade mealworm.
The only fit for animal D grade. Yeah. D grade animal.
And you just come around the corner and you're just like, you know, in the shanty town, like in the suburbs, there's like 100,000.
The dude on the street corner with the special,
just like mix
he's got like the canisters with the mealworms in it, just pours out.
Moving. And you like, you know, people like to see them moving because they don't know that they're like they're fresh. Yeah.
Know the quality and the freshness.
So you can like have a little bit of
plastic glass. Plastic glass.
Yeah. Well,
it'd be like the lolly side.
It could be cheap nano glass.
You just fill up the old lolly containers and just with the little, you know, the
just using lolly containers.
The feeder, you know, the little thing that goes in the slot that stops the feed from coming through. You know. Yeah. Kids like just grabbing out of the bottom the spill. The merchant allowing them
grabbing a few free.
Grabbing a few free mealworms, you know, just to keep them going.
Would the shopkeeper, like with the mealworm producer, would they shoo them away or would they like let them do it?
Well, if there's too many and they're just like snatch and grab and trying to wheeze the worms, then you know, no mouths underneath the receptacle.
No, you can't put a mouth on it. You've got to let. You're allowed to
has to be a container of some sorts. Cannot go directly into mouth. There's a special warning sign on the top. You know, do not put worms directly into mouth. Must have container.
But do you think that the hungry kid that snatches? Do you think that they'd be allowed to snatch from the ground? So the spillage on the ground, they couldn't sort of like.
The ground. Well, that, you know, the 3-second rule. If the merchant don't scoop it up and they're just wriggling on the ground, then they're anyone's game, aren't they?
Anyone's game. Yeah.
Anyone's game. You know, the animals would be going for them too. Like they'd be like a little.
If you as a child can't fight off a small dog,
fighting off,
to get your mealworms,
get your own little field of meal.
You're really
ground
worms.
Because when they're in the canister and they go into the container, they're a meal. But when they hit the ground, then they're just.
And if you find a dog trying to take your mealworms off the ground, youngling, what you do is you realize that the dog's a greater source of protein, and you
it's more food. So if you battle it and you manage to take it down, then
you take it down.
That's your family. Like you're the warrior.
You bring that.
You
home
become
to
the warrior.
Yeah,
you bring that home to mama, and she's going to love you a long time.
That's all for that. That's a good. Yeah, you gotta.
Just got over the 20 minutes.
The youngling's like, no, he'd need to eat that on the run to keep fit.
That's
survival.
Yeah. Not sharing.
Wouldn't be able to share.
Wouldn't be sharing with family. No, individual rules. You know, it's all about me. It's all about me getting fed. You know.